because he's locked into the round of 8 no matter what. But how about 179 laps later?
Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD and welcome to the Clean Harbors 175 at the Milwaukee Mile. Race 18 of 23 for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series in 2023. We're now in the second race of round 2 for the last standalone race of the season. At the oldest track in the country, having been run since 1909, it's the Milwaukee Mile, which the Truck Series is returning to for the first time since 2009, which is all century. After the track was formed. A long-time staple of the IndyCar calendar and the Busch and Truck Series calendar that has been abandoned, only left for ARCA basically. But now NASCAR returns to it and hopefully it is just a resurgence for this legendary track. Oh, opened in 1903, not 1909. So I got that off.
There's new pavement, new patching around the bottom. And as a veteran, I'm thinking, go down there on that. Every time they get down there on that, they get loose and they get sideways. This place is so racy. We're going to see people move out on a flat racetrack, speeds up to 150 miles an hour. It's going to be an action-packed afternoon, Adam.
Well, let's talk about this afternoon. Now we hear from our pit reporters, Amanda Busey, Josh Sims. We start things off with Amanda. Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Adam, in response to the news that GMS Racing is suspending...
Right, yes. The biggest news of the day was two-time champion Truck Series team GMS Racing currently filled in number 23 for Brandon Finger, the number 24 for Raja Caruth, and number 43 for Daniel Dye. The team will be ceasing operations.
Well, they show that on display, taking the pole here today with a 29.7-second lap around the Milwaukee Mile. He'll lead this Craftsman Truck Series to the green, Josh.
Sanchez called yesterday's practice session one of the best he's had all season long. He said it's the most comfortable he's felt, understanding what his truck needed and relaying that back to the team. Well, this should be the second fastest in practice. He qualified on the front row. Now it's about
Anyway, with the playoffs, Ty Majeski won last week at IRP. He's starting from the back and has to do a penalty pass-through penalty because of because why? Because he
For stage points, Sanchez has done that.
trying to think what to say.
It's a good day for racing at the Milwaukee Mile. Let's go trackside and get the command of fire engine.
On behalf of Clean Harbors and the return of NASCAR to the Milwaukee Mile to deliver the most famous wins in racing, Grand Marshal of today's Clean Harbors 175.
I lost my train of thought.
Gold medal speed skating champion, Bonnie Blair.
It's broken. The mic's broken. Well, that's a great start.
Okay, let's try that again. Here we go, Milwaukee.
There we go.
Start your engines.
All right, we got it out eventually. And with that, 36 trucks pulling off the grid. That was just such an awkward way to start the race, which you can only blame.
Of the Milwaukee Mile, so many great sports venues in Wisconsin. Check it out.
All right, you can only blame the mic crew. Anyway, starting 39th, 36th, driving the number 30, CB Fabricating Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports, Greg Van Alst. Starting 35th, driving the number 22, Jag Metals LLC Ford for AM Racing, Josh Rayum. Starting 34th, driving the number 30, Bread Rocket Toyota for Emerald Gase Motorsports, Brad Perez. Starting 33rd, driving the number 33, Supercubes LLC Ford for Ream Brothers Racing, Derek Lemke. And I should mention the DNQ today. They had one DNQ, Dexter Bean, and the number 21 for Blackjack Racing, which has not attempted a race since 09. Starting 32nd, driving the number 56, MF1 Fantasy Racing Toyota for Hill Motorsports, Tyler Hill. Where's my microphone? Hold on a minute. Starting 31st, driving the number 02, Insurance King Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports, Josh Bilicki. Starting 29th, starting 30th, driving the number 12, Cronauer Law Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports, Spencer Boyd. Starting 29th, driving the number 32, Precision Garage Doors Chevrolet. For Brett Holmes Racing, Brett Holmes. Starting 28th, driving the number 66, T-Sport Ford. For Thor Sport Racing, Connor Jones. Starting 20, I'm trying to remember, he's getting near the end of his starts for the year. Starting 27th, driving number 61, Fidelity Capital Toyota. I forgot he's in this race. For Hattori Racing Enterprises, Sean Hingarani. Starting 26th, driving the number 51, JF Electric Chevrolet. For Kyle Busch Motorsports, Matt Mills. Starting 25th, driving the number 7, let me see. Generator Skills Accelerator Chevrolet. For Spire Motorsports, Derek Kraus. Starting 24th, driving the number 9, Grant County Mulch Chevrolet. For CR7 Motorsports, Colby Howard. Starting 23rd, driving the number 25, Rackley Roofing Chevrolet. And our first playoff driver for Rackley War, Matt DiBenedetto. Starting 22nd, driving the number 88, Menard's Ideal Door Ford. For Thor Sport Racing, Matt Crafton, another one of the playoff drivers. Starting 21st, driving the number 52, Ferris Commercial Mowers Toyota. For Hallmark Friesen Racing, Stuart Friesen. Starting 20th, driving the number 45, Auto Park at Chevrolet. For Nice Motorsports, Wallace Allen. Starting 19th, driving the number 5, Thompson Pipe Group Toyota. For Tricon Garage, Dean Thompson. Starting 18th, driving the number 38, Birch Gold Group Ford. Another playoff driver for Front Row Motorsports, Zane Smith. Starting 17th, driving the number 13, Ford Performance Ford. For Thor Sport Racing, Haley Deegan. Starting 16th, driving the number 16, Lunai Toyota. For Hattori Racing Enterprises, Tyler Ankrum. Starting 15th, driving the number 24, Wendell Scott Foundation Chevrolet. For GMS Racing, Raja Karuth. Starting 14th, driving the number 41, Global Trans Chevrolet. For Nice Motorsports, Bailey Curry. Starting 13th, driving the number 98, Road Ranger Ford. For Thor Sport Racing, Ty Majeski. Again, he's going to the back. He's a playoff driver, and he's serving a penalty. Starting 12th, driving the number 1, Starkey Sound Gear Toyota. For Tricon Garage, William Sawalich. Starting 11th, driving the number 15, Serial 1 Premium E-Bikes Toyota. For Tricon Garage, Tanner Gray. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 99, Farm Paint 1848 Coffee Ford. For Thor Sport Racing, Ben Rhodes. He's another playoff driver. Starting 9th, driving the number 35, Adaptive 1 Caliper Chevrolet. For McAnally Hilgeman Racing, Jake Garcia. Starting 8th, driving the number 11, Safe Light Toyota. For Tricon Garage, Corey Heim, another playoff driver. Starting 7th, driving the number 4, Obama Buggy Chevrolet. For Kyle Busch Motorsports, Chase Purdy. Starting 6th, driving the number 19, Gates Hydraulic Chevrolet. For McAnally Hilgeman Racing, Christian Eckes, another playoff driver. Starting 5th, driving the number 43, Hamlin and Associates Chevrolet. For GMS Racing, Daniel Dye. Starting 4th, driving the number 17, JBL Toyota. For Tricon Garage, Taylor Gray. Starting 3rd, driving the number 42, Worldwide Express Chevrolet. For Nice Motorsports, Carson Hocevar, another playoff driver. Starting 2nd, driving the number 2, Gainbridge Chevrolet. For Rev Racing, Nick Sanchez, another playoff driver. And on pole, driving the number 23, Champion Power Equipment Chevrolet, with a pole time of 29.744 seconds and a speed of 122.848 miles per hour. For GMS Racing, it's Grant Enfinger, and he is also a playoff driver. Now, we got multiple races going on today. On one hand, truck race. On another hand, we got IndyCar at Gateway, which Joseph Newgarden was leading last I checked, and he still is. And on the other hand, that's not the right channel. On the other hand, IMSA at VIR. All right. So I'll be checking in mostly between IndyCar and NASCAR today.
3 of his first 4, resulting in top 10 finishes. We know the young driver is very talented and capable of getting it done. Check out our onboard cameras, starting with Ty Majeski.
Road Ranger, there's Tom Majeski on board, working that wheel in. He's going to roll off from the 13th position. No, he's not. He's going to drive to the rear after some
Shot fake.
after some issues in pre-race inspection. So we'll see how that goes. And here's Daniel Dye, Phil.
Yeah, we're going to ride along. This is the lowpaymentkings.com on board for Daniel Dye. Best ever career starting position for Daniel Dye. Knocking on the door that first time, top 10. He's had good success here in the ARCA Series. 2 top 5 finishes. Could be today for that top 10 for Daniel.
3 rookies qualified inside the top 5. You mentioned the career best qualifying effort for Daniel Dye.
I wrote down the channel so I'd make sure I wouldn't forget him. Thor Sports first truck series start was at Milwaukee '96 when Terry Cook drove the number 88 Craftsman. No, he drove the number 88 car truck to another 12th place finish. They couldn't even get their couldn't get their the scrolling panel right. Majeski's crew chief has been ejected and one right rear tire confiscated. Also coming with a pass-through penalty.
Remember, the 98 will take the green flag from the back. And then the next lap, he will come in to do a pass-through.
Good thing he won. Anyway, my pick's the 11 to win. All right, here we go. The lights are off the pace truck as they make their way around turn 3 and 4. It'll be 175 laps around this fabled 1-mile oval in the heart of the Midwest.
To start this race, instead of going inside, Sanchez to his left.
Pulling off. All right, pace truck pulls off. And here we go. 20,000 fans ready to watch them. We're green at Milwaukee. And Finger on the outside gets a great run. But can he pass the other Chevrolet? The 2 of Nick Sanchez as they go down the backstretch. Yes, he will.
Outside starting position to grab that lead.
High side, Taylor Gray. Working that outside line well, too. On the end, actually, as I close out 3 and 4, front 2 are side by side. And Finger barely holds the lead. But that 2 truck is definitely strong.
Sanchez trying to take control in that inside lane. Side by side off of turn 2.
Majeski doing his pass through.
Majeski serving that pass-through penalty. And keep an eye on him as he exits pit road. And where does he fit in? Does he go a lap down? If so, how far back in the pack will he be?
I think he's going to stay on the lead lap, guys.
So too.
Surprisingly, I'm surprised he managed to stay on the lead lap. I underestimated how much time he'd lose relative to the rest of the field.
I really felt like he's going to need an early caution to get the free pass, get back on the lead lap. The fact that he stays on the lead lap, but he's got this kind of an advantage over the leaders, puts him in a pretty good position here. And now we'll just watch his lap time down and it won't break down.
All right. It's about it's about, I want to say it's about 30 seconds. Yeah, it's a lap. Yeah, it's about 30 seconds a lap. Lead battle still heating up with the top 3 all running in close proximity to each other.
The guys told me it took about 17.5 seconds to roll down pit road, so they're lapping this track at around 31 seconds. So
Almost said I'm getting tired.
getting to pit road, down pit road, and off pit road.
When you see Majeski in the pylon, they'll be highlighted in green. That's because he won IRP, the playoff opener. He's already advanced to the round of 8. You see him highlighted in gold. Elimination race 2 weeks from now at Kansas Speedway down to Amanda.
Adam, I talked to Ty Majeski about that drive-through prior to the race, and he thought that he might rejoin the track amongst the leaders. So he's going to be happy to see all that clean air ahead of him. And as you said, he is locked into this next round at 8, and that's why he said, I'm not really worried. I'm happy that if this had to happen, it was going to be right here at this race, the second race of the playoff. He is locked in, guys.
All right. It's one way to look at it.
He did in the regular season finale at Richmond. Dominates, gets a speeding penalty, put back in the pack. He drove straight through the field, Michael. So this is a team that understands overcoming a problem, and he did that at the end of
Even still, the difference is and Majeski was clearly the best car. I mean, he only qualified mid-pack. this year for this race compared to the last one.
On the racetrack, he's been consistently in the top 5 each lap since he's been back on the racetrack.
And he knows this track. He raced here earlier this year.
He won.
I know, and he's got so much experience here, understands it. That means, to me, a really good long run truck because he knows what he's looking for. A lot of these guys have never raced here before. Some of them are only 6 years old last time we raced here. So the trucks are really interesting to see who's able to figure out what kind of setup it's going to take.
Lead to start out. Sanchez is following in line behind Infinger. 7/10 of a second behind. Gray continues in third. That's Taylor Gray, the rookie. And then 3 playoff drivers behind him. Ekas Hocevar and Corey Hahn.
The only playoff driver we have. Ooh, great battle here. There's Daniel Dye, Bailey Curry, the 41, Daniel in the 43. Matt Craftsman, our playoff driver, coming to the inside of Daniel. Matt DiBenedetto had to go to the back of the pack for unapproved adjustments, so he's back in the 25th spot. He's our only playoff driver outside the top 20.
What's that on the back of the 41 truck that Bailey Curry is?
I think he's made contact with somebody.
Oh yeah, those his left rear has part of the outside hanging off the car.
That's basically a fiberglass piece.
I'd say we'll see a little more of that today. Sometimes you got to get a little bit aggressive if you're going to move around someone on track here.
Yeah, Craftsman looks like he's trying to make some moves through the field, like that 41 of Bailey Curry in 17th. I think it's 17th at least.
Chris Buescher, he's pretty good. 1-3 on the last 5. Here it's the Grant Infinger show, leading 10 laps in.
All right, back to IndyCar. There's also a commercial, but we can see what's going on at least. All right, current leader is Newgarden. Award second. Colton Herta third. Fourth is David Malukas. Fifth place goes to Felix Rosenquist. Sixth is Marcus Ericsson. Seventh, Alexander Rossi. Eighth, Alex Palou, who needs to get to second place with Newgarden leading to secure championship. McLaughlin 9th. Power 10th. VK 11th. Grosjean 12th. 13th, Scott Dixon. 14th, Linus Lundqvist. 15th, Connor Daly. 16th is Christian Lundgaard. 17th, Elu Castroneves. 18th, Devin Francesco. 19th, Ryan Hunter-Ray. 20th, Kyle Kirkwood. 21st, Graham Rahal. 22nd, Takuma Sato. 23rd is Santino Ferrucci. 24th is Stingray Robb. 25th, Augusto Canapino. 26th, Ed Carpenter. 27th, Kellen Eilot. And in last place, the car that crashed out earlier, Benjamin Peterson.
I like that bone. I got a great price on it.
Did you see my tail when that Chewy box showed up?
Oh, I saw it.
Sorry about the vase.
Can we just say vase like normal people?
Fine.
I always wondered what it would be like to have a tail.
Maybe it did one time. Maybe 1,000 years from now, I'll be tailless using that Chewy app to get you great prices on treats.
I'm pretty sure it takes more than 1,000 years.
Vase.
Pets aren't just pets. They're more.
Vase.
Shop and get $30 e-gift cards or
Alright.
Chewy.
Takuma Sato was not qualified really well. He must have had a pretty either crap qualifying or he was one of the cars that had a penalty. Oh, one car forced out of the... Oh! Bounced off the wall. What car was that? Oh, it's Stingray Robb, and that car is vibrating furiously.
You can get a quote from America's #1 motorcycle insurer and maybe save some money while you're at it.
All in favor of that?
There's a lot of buttons and knobs in here.
All right, so he hit the wall. Let's head back to... We're still not back from commercial. Wonderful. You're right back. Kevin Lee heading the broadcast. All right, I said Stingray Robb is leading the broadcast. No, Kevin Lee's leading the broadcast because Lee Diffie is doing the national championships for track and field. I just want to see the replay for Rob's crash before I head back. Oh, caution. Majeski got
Ross had something
Bilicki on pit road.
on the right front, whether it was what caused the wreck or after he hit the wall. But this is
Let's see what happened. Flat.
No, it's flat. Going in the corner.
Oh, man, it's the smack thing.
Tough break for that Tyler Young team. Insurance king on board.
I mean, Young's Motorsports has only gotten worse ever since 2018 when Austin Hill drove for them. So, yeah, Austin Hill, Young's Motorsports driver.
the race and right to the outside wall.
I hard to believe how far he's come since then. But
Seen better days.
Good road racer is Josh Bilicki. And we talk about the fact that he's from here in Wisconsin. His first ever NASCAR start in the Xfinity Series at Road America over in Elkhart Lake. Looked at the entry list, saw one of the teams didn't have a driver, made some phone calls, said, I'll drive your car for you. And that is how he got his first opportunity and made his NASCAR debut. And now he's raced in all three series, Cup, Xfinity, and of course right here in the Craftsman Truck Series.
That's got to be disappointing. Home game, his buddies.
All right.
It was all done into the outside wall.
You know, when you look at the history of this racetrack for the trucks, drivers that have won here, really a who's who of success, mainly in the Craftsman Truck Series. But Kurt Busch won here in 2000. Yes,
it was his first win, I think.
but he's been great across the board. Let's go back and look at his win here 23 years ago.
Yeah, 11 of our 15 races were won by champions. Kurt was not one of those because he was not a Truck Series champion. He finished second his rookie year. Kurt Young.
And that's how he got after he graduated. And Kurt Busch just announced his retirement.
What an amazing career that Kurt Busch has had.
Yeah, it's just a great driver. He's one of those guys that no matter where he went, he made the team he went around go better. That's what he'll always be known for, his passion, his heart. Wins, obviously, across all three top series. And the 2017 Daytona 500 champion, NASCAR champion, a legend is Kurt Busch. And he's still in the garage area with his Monster Energy hat on and his drink, just trying to help 2311, help anybody he can get better. That's what he's all about.
He won with every organization he drove for, right?
Announced his retirement.
Not Phoenix Racing or Furniture Row.
Is what's most impressive. I mean, the numbers are incredible. And Mike, you laid them out there.
55 laps in the first stage, by the way.
Different teams. It didn't matter what organization he was competing for. As you said, he made them better. He won championships, and that was awesome for him.
Yeah, he has a younger brother that's pretty good, too.
He's decent. I'd say both will be first ballot Hall of Famer.
Should be.
Yeah. Decent brother, aka Kyle Busch.
Down memory lane. NASCAR 75. Let's go back to 1995. First time the Tailgaters paid a visit to the Milwaukee Mile.
Wow. Mike Skinner won the inaugural race over Dennis Setzer.
Well, if they don't get into each other, this will be unbelievable. This is for the win. This is the greatest truck race of the year, side by side. 2 to go, lap and a half almost now. The truck race is out. And here comes Skinner across the line. It will be Skinner. It doesn't get any better than that. Standing ovation all around this racetrack for the NASCAR Super Truck.
Mike Skinner won that championship that year for RCR in the Goodwrench number 3 truck.
Truck race here at the Milwaukee Mile goes on to claim the championship.
I'm going to check back to IndyCar real quick. There's no caution for the Stingray hit.
Always entertaining to watch this.
I like what we're seeing here today. We got Sanchez running to the bottom, giving that a roll. We saw his finger make that work, but he had a side-by-side battle for 5 or 6 laps to make that work. That gets strong again this week. That's good to see.
Restart's very entertaining in your ARCA broadcast earlier today.
They were, sure were. Jesse Love is so good on the restarts, and William Sawalich that race. And obviously Williams are in the top 10 in this race, but just about every restart, Jesse Webb was able to wrestle the lead away, and Sawallish had to get it back, and he did. There's Sawallish right there in the run truck.
Restart, got 5 playoff drivers inside the top 6. Row 1, just like when we started the race. Infinger and Sanchez.
All right, here we go. Trucks lined up. Good pushes. And we're green again at Milwaukee. And Finger leading again. Is he clear from Sanchez? Yes, he is.
Possibly to the top 15 by the end of this stage. 38 laps to go.
I was going to ask, can he get stage points here? Is it out of the realm of possibility that he can rally to the top 10?
He can get around a lot of crappy cars.
I don't think it's out of the question. Is he going to go through the middle here?
Crappy trucks, excuse me.
He had a top 5 finish. Today in the ARCA Menards race. There he is, right behind the Benedetto on the Reckley roofing truck.
In 24th.
Just ahead of these racers in that 13 truck. She's 22nd right now as the Benedetto sizes her up on the inside.
Majeski on the outside. Look at that little spurt through the center of the corner and off. Turn 4 here. That's a better. He knows that Majeski's got that fast truck. No sense trying to hold him up. Maybe he can follow him up through there.
Gonna have to. Gotta go to school and make that work.
I guess making ways around Purdy.
Yeah, what about Chase Purdy? Fast number 4, Bama Buggy's truck. Nice moves early. He's trying to battle up.
Interesting seeing just the lanes people are running either right on the darker asphalt, right into the line, or some people have a little bit of a higher entry point. It's interesting to me. Interesting, the high line seems to be the way to go, which is also weird considering normally that's the opposite of what happens. Normally it's the lower line is better.
Short tracks. And is able to stand toe-to-toe with these veterans and run inside the top 10 week in and week out. Josh, what are they saying down there in the one pit?
Yeah, Phil, and that's the big thing you guys talk about, just the confidence this kid has, just 16 years old. He said the transition into the trucks when it comes to these short tracks has been pretty seamless for him to the point where he has conversations constantly with Corey Hine, and he provides some feedback and advice to Corey Hine, a guy that's been full-time in the series all year long. He felt good about his truck. He said the biggest thing going into this race, he has to up his aggression level from the ARCA race. We're seeing that right now so far.
You're going to grow. You got to put yourself in so many different situations. He's taking on all different types of racetracks. ARCA trucks, he's seeing it all. That is another stepping stone as he climbs in stock car racing. Great Infinger is your leader.
Commercial time, back to Indy. Let's just lie down for a minute.
Those who made the second stop are still going to have to do a little bit of work to get back on the 4-stop stretch. They're going to need to extend just a few laps. They were going to be Grosjean and got off the fence.
Alright, back to Milwaukee. Never mind, we're not back yet. Never mind, we're not back yet. I don't know why I'm so damn tired. All of a sudden, I feel like I'm gonna drop down and start snoring away. All right, we're back. Coming up on lap 30 now at Milwaukee.
Great veteran, started on pole, led every lap in control, and did do our first stage of the afternoon. Sanchez's second, Taylor Gray, the rookie, hanging strong after getting his career best qualifying effort.
But they did Marcin Hocevar in the 4th position. We figured he's going to be a part of this story before today's over. Week in and week out, he's one of the guys you have to beat. That's where we keep truck, and he's closing in on Taylor Gray.
There's so many of these drivers really have no experience here at the Milwaukee Mile. He actually came up here Father's Day weekend and ran a super late model race, so he really felt like that was advantageous to him. We talked to him during the qualifying show.
3 wins in the regular season. That was more than anyone. And when you look at what he's done, really since the middle portion of May, he's on an absolute roll. Top 5 and 7 of the 9 races, and Michael said it so many times. The Cup start at St. Louis, the Xfinity experience across the board, his confidence really in a good place right now, and it's showing. And so is this guy.
Right now, the gap seems to be holding steady at around 1 second from Enfinger to second place, Nick Sanchez.
The first 6 races of the year, he has led races now in his last 10 laps in the last 10 races.
Also, Josh Bilecki officially out, your last place finisher.
And still won the regular season point championship, right now running in the pit spot.
Meanwhile, one of the trucks that will be in trouble for the points, Matt DiBenedetto running in the back half of the top 20. Top 20 something, we'll see. 27.
Glad he went back to that race that he missed at Gateway. Actually, the first track that he stepped onto after that was right here at Milwaukee. He spent 5 hours testing in a super late model to get his energy back, to get back in his mentality. But it was a pit stop here before we saw him again in Charlotte.
If you look at the pylon, Ty Majeski is blistering the field right now, going wherever he needs to go from the back. A pass-through penalty to start the race to 14th in front of him.
Chasing down our reigning champion, Zane Smith. Zane had a good truck in practice yesterday now, but outside the top 10. And right now is in Majeski's sights.
Tell of 2 things. Tom Majeski charging through the field.
They're already up to 14th, my God.
Contender Matt Benedetto, he's going in the other direction. Started in the back, really hasn't gone anywhere. Going to struggle for the 25 truck. Got to get their stuff together. Try to make some moves in this race. A little bit surprised with Zane too. He's not going anywhere either. In the 38 truck there, just ahead of Majeski.
You know, a lot of people in Roger said that in practice yesterday he had one of the best trucks. But now remember, they haven't had a chance to make any adjustments to these trucks. But
Attempted pass, that's Spire truck, Derek Kraus, and Jake Garcia, number 35. That is for 10th place. Yeah, stage.
Derek Kraus, local driver.
What about this 7 truck? You put it on the track and it's going to have some pace to it. I think Derek was really frustrated with practice yesterday. Heard an interview where he said it just didn't go well. Today he's on it though.
First Lane Ridge driving that 7 truck at IRP 2 weeks ago. Finished 3rd, his career best. That truck won earlier this season in dominating fashion at North Wilkesboro with Kyle Larson behind the wheels. And we know how fast it is.
Remember last year, William Byron dominated the race at Martinsville to get a grandfather clock in this 7 truck.
And I'll say this about Kraus.
To the inside goes Kraus, trying to find any path he can get on Garcia, but Garcia pulls back ahead on the backstretch.
Series, he had a chance to drive for Colin Racing. First ever starts on the Xfinity side.
He did very well in
On
them,
the top 10.
relative, given that it was his first 4 starts.
This year with limited
Most were top 20s.
Way faster than the 35 right now. We just haven't been able to figure out how to make the move yet. That's as close as he's been right there. Kenny dive bombed him into turn 1.
Yeah, I think he's going to get him. He is. He may slide up in front and take the air away, but good pass by Derek.
Gap getting closer to 2 seconds now from the leader to second place.
Another position
Meanwhile, Tommy Majeski trying to work past Zane Smith in 13th.
Pretty truck this week. Black and gold, number 38.
Birchgold.com. On the side of that truck, moving Majeski up another spot to 13. We got 18 laps to go. I think he's going to get stage points. I think he's going to get all the way up into the top 10.
Less than 3 seconds behind Derek Kraus.
All right.
He is in the 10th position right now.
I think Kraus is on the move, though. I think that truck might drive up even maybe near the top 5. You see Daniel Dye there in the 43 truck. Started the top 5, Amanda, but man, struggled so far from Double D.
Definitely, yeah, it's the best start of his career. Seeing him Daniel behind that truck is a little above, but we're hearing that the truck is running on the left front splitter. Blake Bainbridge confirmed that that's exactly what they were seeing here from the pit box as well. So with 17 laps to go.
All right, switching back real quick to IndyCar. Just to... Still green. Simon Newgarden is still leading.
Races here the last 2 years in ARCA competition. It felt like today might be his day.
I'll turn on a fan.
Is Daniel Dye. 16 laps to go. Stage number 1. It continues to be Brent Enfinger out front. It's so good to be back in the Milwaukee Mile.
All right, now we're back to commercial. Back to IndyCar.
Really got the brow.
You likely have your mobile device handy. Check the timing and score. More cameras and more, but also grab it and enter the QR code.
And at stage 1, I'm gonna get a snack with some caffeine in it because I'm sorry, like I've been like going in and out and out. I just been, every reason I've been fucking tired.
Worldwide Technology Raceway in St. Louis, the site of the final oval of the season. 2 more to go. Both on road courses. We could crown the champion.
How many laps left in what? 136 in NASCAR for Milwaukee. Looking at IndyCar, 142. Dixon leads. He's on the alternate tires. All right, I'm gonna be checking some of the IndyCar points stuff because I want to see how close. So I want to see what the point differential would be. All right, Hello running currently in 11th position. It's 19. Dixon would gain 31 points, moving his deficit to 70. That would push it over to another day. Caution! In turn 2, it's Takuma Sato spun around, and he's got a broken wing, possibly also a tire. Alright, that's his last start for the year. He's just doing the ovals. Back to,
He said teams can go one of two ways. They can kind of fold or they can stay focused. And he said, my crew chief Jeff Hansen has never been more focused than he is right now, guys.
I'll tell you about this 23 truck. His struggle right now is real. I know he's in lap traffic, but he just can't make the moves I think he wants to. And it's taking him so long to cut through this traffic.
Jeski, fastest driver on the track. 8 to go on the stage.
including Matt Mills in the 51. He's been among our top 5, and he's back in the 17th position. We saw him struggle with qualifying, felt like he had a good truck for the race, and that's the case. I love this. It just shows you the parity, how fast some of these trucks are that are back there fighting through traffic. There's that beautiful 51 truck for Mills.
And had such a great run in this truck at Richmond. Top 5 finishes, career best.
He's got top 5 speed today as well.
Jeski again, the faster truck on the
All right.
racetrack in 11. We saw
Matt Mills, a truck that had to go to the back, but no passenger penalty. He's up in 17th.
5, so he's certainly going to have his work cut out for him.
That's a shame. That's a struggle for Matty D. There's another truck on the left now. Stuart Priest, as we talked earlier in qualifying show about the struggle bus he's been on for the last few weeks.
6 to go on the stage.
Rear slowers on the side of that 52 truck.
There's some trucks certainly in the grips of the 23 of Enfinger that may go a lap down to keep Stewart. There's bigger Hangarani right there. That could take Stewart Friesen out of the green pass spot if Grant's able to get by that 16.
Yeah, Macaroni there is Brett Holmes in the 32 truck. 34.
Coming now to 5 laps left on the stage.
Could be in jeopardy of losing a lap, and that's bad news for Friesen.
Hangarani was in that ARCA race earlier today, battling a lot of the time with Grant Enfinger. Grant had never been here before, so he decided to try to run that ARCA Menards race, and we see
Derek Krause down on the bottom trying to
get by Ben Rose trying to grab another spot, moving him up to 9.
That's gotta be drive theory for Krause, just packs and votes.
Kraus is in 10th right now. So to his next car, Ben Rhodes, a playoff driver in 11th. One of the 6 playoff drivers in the top 10 right now.
The road slides up the track there a bit. Looks like Krause is loose.
4 laps to go. Stage 1 at Milwaukee. Enfinger 3 seconds in front of Sanchez as he continues to maneuver through the light traffic. Watching the battle for 9th. And Ben Rhodes, Derek Krause. And not too far behind them is Ty Majeski, who's trying to rally and get a stage point.
I don't think he's going to be able to make up those 20-some truck lengths he's behind in that battle for the 10th spot.
The most important thing for him, I think, is he's back. He's back in it. That's in contention for the win of this race.
And they've been on pit road. They've made an adjustment. They know what that adjustment did to the truck, how it affected it.
3 to go on the stage.
Idea of how to adjust the truck when they come to pit road and get tires.
And they didn't waste a set of tires when they made that pit stop. So great work by that team.
You get a restart, pick up some positions. You could pick up some ground off pit road.
Bama Buggies, he's currently
2 to go on the stage. Kraus made it past Ben Rhodes for 10th. See if he can get past Chase Purdy for 8th.
Really racing for points, but he sure can take points away from somebody like Ben Rhodes.
And the points are big for Rhodes, who came in just above the playoff cut line as he tried
And
to
he's almost clear. Several cars running together right there.
to 10.
Great battle with Chase Purdy in that Ford truck. Chase has really had a nice, solid year.
Man. Final lap of stage 1. Enfinger's dominated the race thus far.
giving these guys a little bit of
It looks like he will dominate through lap 55.
first stage.
Final lap, opening stage at Milwaukee.
Where's the leader? That's the question. Okay, only a little bit ahead.
We have from 8th on back. Here's Enfinger.
Never mind, it's a little than that. Enfinger working his way through. Never gets through a bit of traffic. Hingarani gets lapped. Enfinger wins stage 1. Sanchez P2. Taylor Gray 3rd. Christian Eckes. Corey Heim gets 4th. Christian Eckes 5th. Carson Zavar 6th. William Sawalich 7th. Derek Krause 8th. Chase Purdy 9th. And Ben Rhodes in 10th. Oh my god, I gotta wash my head or something to make sure I get my head in the game. Meanwhile, IndyCar. And if that's not working, meanwhile, IMSA. 5 minutes left at VIR.
Of these sports car races based upon the strategy of what you're doing, fuel saving wise, and so on and so forth. It can look like someone's got a massive lead, and all of a sudden they don't. It can look like someone's out of the game, but all of a sudden they've saved enough fuel that they can turn it back on at the end and press forward. And that's why you never want to go.
VIR, it's one of the two tracks on the schedule that only has the GTG and GTD Pro cars. And what the hell happened to the... Damn. Well, Vassar Sullivan was leading earlier. They're not leading right now. I'm going to stick with the IMSA broadcast until the race is over. They only got 5 minutes left to go. Like I said, this is one of the two tracks that's just the GT cars. The other one being Lime Rock Park, which is being replaced next year by the Detroit Street Course, which will be all the classes or most classes. So this will mean that VIR will be the only GT exclusive track for next year's schedule. 3 minutes left now. The Corvette racing car, driven by Jordan Taylor, currently leading in the GTD Pro class, with Vassar Sullivan and Barnacote. I forget his name. I forgot the driver's name. In second, excuse me. Let me see if I can find the name. Ben Barnacote. Yeah, he co-drives with Jack Hawksworth. Right now in GTD, it's the Paul Miller Racing BMW leading with Madison Snow, and with second place car, but the number 96 Turner Motorsport BMW with driven by Robbie Foley right now. Well, that's a 10-second lead. Coming out 2 minutes left. Ooh, a car goes off course, slightly off course through the dirt. Right now, yeah, that's the battle between the number 91 Kelly Moss Porsche, driven by number 91 by Kevin Burlow, and the number 70 McLaren for Inception Racing, and in that car is for Frederick Schandorf. It's a fierce battle for seventh in class. As of now, the timer goes to 2 laps to go. I feel way more awake now. Gotta just splash my head with some water, and I'll be all good. Looking at, is that a new battle? It's a battle for third place. It's for the podium spot. The number 57 Mercedes for Windward Racing, driven by Philip Ellis. You just made the pass on the number 97 Turner Motorsport BMW. That one is driven by Bill Oberlin. And after that 57 made the pass, they're just zooming away now. All right, yeah, I know. You know, NASCAR and IndyCar IndyCar's probably green now. NASCAR, they're doing their pit stops. I'd rather just catch the end of this race because there's just a lot of racing on simultaneously. And white flag out for the Corvette. Jordan Taylor, right with the Corvette Racing right now, 169 points behind the Vassar Sullivan number 14 car, which is in second right now, as the white flag waves for the Paul Miller entry. I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to figure out where that team is running right now, where the number 1 GTD car is running in the championship. Oh, they're leading. Oh, the Paul Miller car is the championship leader by 79 points, by 59 points. I don't know the points. I don't know the. I don't know what the points breakdown for position is though. The Corvette leading the GTD Pro Vassar Sullivan car. Vassar Sullivan, my team, they field. The GTD Pro team has been dominant, but today it's not. Listen, like they're going to get the win. The Corvette team, they won Most Sport a couple months ago, and as they come around now, the number 3 Corvette takes the win. Corvette Racing wins at Virginia International Raceway. Vassar Sullivan will take the 2nd spot on the podium, and 3rd place on the podium by the Corvette, the 14 car for Vassar Sullivan, that's a Lexus. And 3rd on the podium will be the Pfaff Motorsports Porsche. In GTD, regular GTD, the number 1 Paul Miller Racing BMW takes the win. Number 96, Turner Motorsport BMW takes 2nd. And in 3rd place, the number 57 Mercedes for Windward Racing clears out the podium. Now, back to NASCAR and IndyCar. Scott Dixon is shown as the current leader. Nice. Newgarden running in 2nd spot with Alex Palou all the way back in 12th. Okay. Where's the... Now I gotta remember what the... There we go. We're in a commercial! Yay! So I haven't missed anything. Alright, now back with IndyCar. All right. Well, now looking at the teams, this is the first oval race ever where they can use alternate compounds. Only Felix Rosenqvist right now, okay, and Connor Daly and Christian Lundgaard on the alternate tires, just from what I can tell. Scott Dixon got career win number 54 a couple weeks ago at Indianapolis, a race for which I was there. Fun times. Yes, it's been 2 weeks since then, and they'll be finishing up within the next few weeks as we head to Portland and Laguna Seca. 2 cars starting to reel back in the number 9. The top 2 likely competing for 2nd in the championship, considering Palou's had such a strong middle third of the season. A lot of road courses that he just straight up won. I want to say he won 2 or 3. I think I want to say he won 3 in a row. I just don't remember which ones. Mid-Ohio, Road America, Indy Road Course. Okay, that wasn't 3, so that's not 3 in a row, but still. Oh, and I think he won Detroit. Yeah, that would make Detroit, Road America, Mid-Ohio would be 3 in a row. Will Power and is that Felix Rosenqvist? Yes, that's 12th and 13th place. Back to Milwaukee to see what we're on.
We talked about the fact that the truck fell off the jack. Then he's going to have another issue. It's already fallen off the jack, but you see the right front tire changer. Tell him Majeski's going to turn.
98 having problems on pit road. Good thing I didn't pick him. Here we go.
The box score for him is going to be interesting at the end of the day.
Number of trucks passed maybe today could
Break the record, in Milwaukee.
Start outside of Brett Holmes there in that 32 truck. Brett stayed on the lead lap during that first stage.
Hyman and Finger. Row 1.
Here we go. We're going to be green once more at Milwaukee. Corey Heim leading that outside line. I guess he took the lead on the pit stops. And Finger on the inside. Both play out. Oh, we got a caution already. Oh, it's the 30 of Brad Perez and the 20 of Greg Van Alst. Van Alst cannot catch a fucking break. First 3 starts in NASCAR's top 3 divisions, 3 consecutive last place finishes, and now he's gonna finish what, 2nd or 3rd from last? Maybe 3rd from last.
Out of the race, and when the winning net comes down for Greg Van Alst, he's going to be out as well. I'm sure same situation for Brad Perez.
You can see Brad's got all the corners.
Like, Van Alst cannot he's cursed, my God.
Stage 1. Early caution in our second stage as well. And our safety team is there. Things out on the 30 and 20 trucks.
Like, he has just had a miserable start to racing in NASCAR. Oh, what? Oh, that was... Something broke on that car.
Van Alst, did he
Truck.
bounce off the inside wall, possibly?
What happened? Like, that thing just rocketed to the right.
He shot across it.
My God.
Bounced, misjudged, bounced off the inside wall, or possibly forced into the inside wall, and it careened him out towards the outside of the racetrack.
Nothing Brad could have done there.
This Greg Van Alst, our Daytona winner from earlier this year. in the
Argo
Recommended
Series.
Amanda.
That's exactly what Brad Perez asked his crew chief what happened there. They reported that they think that Greg may have blown a tire and just kind of took him out.
Blew a tire and then the car just rocketed to the right. What a... Man, horrendous. Alright, back to IndyCar. Dixon leads by half a second over Joseph Newgarden. Got 112 laps to go at Gateway. "21 cars on the lead lap." You know, I'm just IndyCar. It's very strung out compared to NASCAR, but I went to my first IndyCar race at Indy. I was so happy. I met Dixon. I got a picture with him, and I saw him win the race. That was such a cool moment for me. All right, so 3 car. I didn't even realize Cal Milot was listed as out, which that's unfortunate. For 10th. He's going for it. Like I said, he has to get a podium because of how high his rivals are running. He needs to podium in order to clinch today. Actually, he needs to finish second. No, he has to finish second. If Dixon wins, he has to finish in second. If Newgarden wins, he has to finish second to clinch. Absolutely. Or wait. No, he doesn't. He has to finish, wait. 3rd place would get him 35 points, which would be enough overall, I think. Like my math is off, but yes, second definitely clinches. 3rd might. It's a 15-point gap. 101. That goes to 86 Okay, no. Second place is the clinching position. For both, well, I don't know what my math was. I don't know what my math is. Actually, wait a minute. I'm off. I forgot their points for pole. So no. He has to finish because it's 3 points for pole. Wait, is it? No, that's Formula E. It's 2. Okay. 1 point. Okay. 4 bonus points per race. That means it's a 49. So he needs to finish. He needs to
Just put all your school supplies and lunch stuff on burger and get it in an hour less.
All right. Are we back yet for Milwaukee? Or
To the playoffs.
almost. 101 laps to go at Gateway.
New Pilot Trail Sport, the most off-road capable Honda SUV ever. Proud partner of the NTT IndyCar Series.
After breaking her triumph and return to competition, Simone Biles goes for an 8th national all-around title against the Western American.
Okay, now it's 100 to go. Meanwhile, shoes roll at Milwaukee on lap 71, which means 105 laps to go.
We've tried a little bit of everything in this job. Weathered a few storms along the way and always have a good time talking about our trucks. See if we can get this second stage rolling. A little bit of trouble getting going here. It's a shame for Brad Perez and Greg Van Alst. That was a big crash in turn 1.
Yeah, we looked at that during a commercial break, and it looked possibly maybe a throttle hump on Greg Van Alst's truck. When it did, then he locked the brakes up, and that just drove that truck straight into Brad Perez. Certainly nothing Brad could do about it, and if the throttle hung, nothing Greg Van Alst could do about it.
Gonna be 39 laps to go. In stage 2, when we return to the green flag, I'm an infinger on row 1. Eckes up there. How about William Sawalich inside of row 2 for the restart? The 16-year-old making his presence known.
How cool is that? 16 up there contending for a win.
All right, green again at Milwaukee.
With another bump to Corey Heim. Corey Heim out with the lead. Now side by side for second with Grant Enfinger and Eckes.
Eckes said, I'll take me some of that outside lane.
All right, Corey Heim zooms out to the front.
Good by Enfinger to slide through, get to second as they come through turn 3.
Now Sawalich is going to try to move to the inside of Eckes, and then down to third.
Whoa, he drove her down in there, didn't he?
Third there.
Thing's gonna stick too. It's a strong push off the truck.
Not going to be able to clear Eckes, though. Eckes still cut back on the outside. Good battling here.
Certainly is. All the way back through the top 10, side by side, are several trucks. 3 wide. Wow.
I don't have a great feeling about 3 wide.
That's Majeski on the outside of that. Well, that's how they're trying to
A little ugly down in the field.
Oh, Stewart up in front of Jake Garcia had to check up on the gas. There's Matty D trying to get a lap back.
Right now, Stuart Freeze in the red 52 Ferris truck is the lead truck 1 lap down. That's who Matt would need to get ahead of. It's possible to come.
Barely squeezed it up in front of Dave behind Monaco.
Check that story pylon. Ty Majeski going to be highlighted in green. That's because he's won a race locked into the next round. Not because he's on go today. today, but he is on go this afternoon from 22nd to 14 since we returned the green flag.
That's him right in front of his teammate Ben Rhodes. Majeski in the 98. David Curry pushing Ben Rhodes. One from corner out the green flag. Puts out a ring from the 16 on the inside.
The opposite kind of good hole there. That loud contract. It's had a match truck today. Come ahead.
Man, with Sawalich in P4. Wow.
He's now 12th, Michael. So he comes from the back, gets to 11, has the problems on pit road at the end of the stage, restarts outside the top 20, and here he is looking at a position in the top 10. But Grace says, I'll come back by.
He's right now. He started 22nd. He's in 12. He's going 13th, going back for 12. This is clearly has an incredibly strong vehicle under him, as we're on now on lap 77. Tanner Gray not letting him go by, though. I think Tanner Gray, he had a pretty decent season, and it didn't kind of just petered out halfway through the regular season, and that's why he's not running within the top. He does not have a red, a red playoff banner. Matt Craftsman running 9th. He's the only driver of the 36 in the field who has run at Milwaukee before in the Truck Series. Tries to make the move on Chase Purdy, another driver who feasibly could have potentially, though very unlikely, have pointed himself in the last race into the top 10. And obviously he did not do that.
Racing here the last time we came to Milwaukee with the trucks in 2009. So let's look at
The last one, Matt Craft, the last time he ran here, he only had one win, which was he'd been racing since the last race of 2000 at California. He got his first win at Charlotte in 2008, which is unbelievable to me. Anyway, Crafton makes the pass for 8th spot. The thing, like once the team he was with got competitive for once, I don't know, 7 full years of experience later, he was able to put it all together and then become the king of the 2010s, besides Kyle Busch. Schuster goes trying to make the move on Taylor Gray.
I'm so surprised to see him running in the black there in the corners. He said that is a no-go zone here this weekend. So maybe that the track is evolving to these trucks, but I think Matt's truck is also evolving to him in practice and in qualifying. He just said simply we're terrible. So the adjustments have been made to keep Matt Crafton in the zone.
That's for sure. All right, last lap though, he was, 2 miles per hour slower than the leader.
never doubt Matt Crafton. We weren't sure he'd make it in the playoffs. He does. Here he is making a rally one more time.
I mean, he doesn't win that often anymore. I mean, I saw him win once. Well, not in person, but Kansas 2020. He's won one race in the last 6 years. Because before Kansas, this last one was the 2017 Eldora Derby. Anyway, commercial. IndyCar. Pit stops going off. Looks like Newgard in pit. Ericsson goes to pit road. But it was announced also Marcus Ericsson will be leaving Chip Ganassi Racing. He will be joining Andretti Autosport for 2024. Marcus Ericsson and the combo Marcus Ericsson and Chip Ganassi Racing. It's been a good 3 or 4 years. How many years? Let me see. 4 years. 2020 through 2023. 6th in the point standings the last 2 years, as well as 4 wins. 1 at Detroit and 1 at Nashville. He won the Indy 500 last year. Led the point standings for the majority of the season off of the double points victory of that, the double points of the win. And then he won at St. Petersburg this year and finished 2nd at Indy. So he's had some good runs with the team. Obviously, he's not, though he was never truly a contender. But I mean, well, okay, he led the points, but he didn't have his, but he steadily lost ground to the people chasing him. So not a true championship contender, but he had some great runs with Ganassi. Good 4 years, and Andretti Autosport's my favorite team, so I'm hoping that he has some success with that team, and then they can get back to championship ways. Anyway, the battle between McLaughlin and McLucas, that's for 10th. Those two finished 2nd and 3rd last year at Gateway, McLucas being the runner-up, passing McLaughlin the last lap. Anyway, back to Milwaukee, as we have 80 laps to go at IndyCar. Meanwhile, at Milwaukee, Grant Enfinger is catching up to Corey Hyman as we are nearing the halfway point of the race.
Let's give some credit to Corey Hyman. You touched on how good he's been lately. Today was the 11th straight race where he's led laps this season. Just remarkable, the campaign he's put together first year full time.
In the last 10 races, averaging almost 50 points a race. 60 is the most points you can score. He's averaged almost 50 points a race over that 10-race span.
Won the regular season championship after missing that race due to illness at St. Louis. Came into this race 47 points to the good when it comes to advancing. Obviously, he wins today.
Hi, Bart. Just see all the stuff. Yeah, Indy race on NBC. One was like Sato. Went wrong. BIR for Barton International Raceway. Indy still in caution. Indy finally back green. But Jeski's not made his way into the top 10 yet. Matt DiBenedetto, one of the playoff trucks, just got lapped. And Ty Majeski finally is back in the top 10. Well, he's already made his way to the round of 8. So, anyway, also as a reminder, this is a round where 2 drivers get knocked out. 2 drivers. Truck Series will be off next week, and then they'll be back the week after at Kansas. Enfinger giving the bumper to the 11. One fact, the Milwaukee Mile is home to one of the closest finishes in NASCAR history. When Buckshot Jones just barely edged out Mike McLaughlin in 96 with a margin of 2 1/1000ths of a second. Wow. Now, this is good racing right here. Yeah, it looks like Matt Crafton got around Taylor Gray and Zane Smith, so he's up to 7th. Taylor Gray trying to come back around on the outside, though. Matt Crafton wrapped the inside and come back with another burst of speed. Side by side for the lead right now, by the way. Enfinger diving on the inside into the turn 1. And he takes back the lead. Corey Heim moves to the inside to try the crossover, but that is not going to work. I missed the pit road collision. All right, back to commercial. Back to IndyCar then. 70 laps to go. Dixon leads. I'm assuming most of the field, assuming he just hasn't pit because he's trying to stretch his, he's trying to stretch his run out as long as possible because I'm assuming he's only going to pit one more time. He's got 4 more laps before he pits, I guess. Oh, Ward passed Newgarden, by the way. $67 laps. You could probably pit now and be fine. The cars that the cars he's going to be battling against, oh, Ward and Newgarden are behind, 2 and 3 cars behind him respectively. And is he going to go pit now? No, not yet. Next time by. Just don't make it like, just don't make me like Chase Elliott where you run out on the backstretch, please. All right, Dixon pulls on the pit road. Stingray Rob as well pitting. All right. All right, he pits a 7.6 second pit stop. Pits out ahead of Stingray. All right, so Newgarden and O'Ward and Newgarden will cycle out way in front of him. So let's see where Dixon will end up. 11th. Grosjean pits. He was 24 seconds behind Scott Dixon. An 8.2. You know what would be cool? I think using their regular oval, aero package for Gateway. They use the road course package for Iowa, and wow, he gained a lot. Grosjean gained a lot on Dixon. Like, but they used the road course package on Iowa and Gateway. If they used the old one, it would be harder to drive around, which I think would make for more enthralling racing. The harder you make it the cars to drive, the more epic the racing tends to be. And there's a car going around someone making a pass at somebody else. Anyway, back to Milwaukee. DiBenedetto right now has the free pass, but Wallace Allen is very close to getting lapped with 8 to go.
It's a tough day, and what a difference a day makes. But I talked to Manny yesterday, and he felt really good about his truck.
Right now, he's the only one of the playoff drivers who was outside of the top 11.
He's been battling with the throttle all day long, and he just can't push it the way he wants. And this is a guy that was telling me, hey, we don't need to be better than the rest of the field. It's just those playoff drivers. We need to be better than 2 of them over the next 2 races to advance to the next round. But he's not able to get what he wants out of this race today, guys.
Yeah, right behind him. Here comes trouble again. Put him 2 laps down.
And Wallace Allen just got lapped. 6 to go on the stage.
Agreed with what Josh was saying, that was one of the best strokes yesterday. Don't know, maybe they have some sort of an issue, but as you mentioned, he certainly doesn't want that yellow truck behind him to get by him before the end of the stage.
9 of our 10 playoff drivers are 11th or better. And Matt is struggling. And he came in below the playoff cut line, so not a ton of margin for error when you talk about that 25 team making a playoff for the very first time. Matt won last year in the postseason, but was not championship eligible. Got it done in Talladega Super Speedway. They've had a wonderful year, but unfortunately a bit behind when it comes to how things are going here this afternoon.
Also, when he's taking over that 4th spot, we saw Swallow in the long right side of your screen battling Christian Eckes for that spot.
Must have either got damaged or loose.
Trying to grab that 3rd spot from Eckes.
Oh, car. The 33 almost had a scare there. Derek Lemke. Or that, he might maybe scrape the wall. Yeah, I saw the smoke at the same time the booth did. 4 to go on the stage. Also, Dibby now listed as 2 laps down at insult to injury. She's going to get lapped. And there's also Connor Jones ahead of her. Yeah, that 23 car, 23 truck, that he's firing on all cylinders. It would, with that team closing in the year, a championship would be a Cinderella way to close it out. He's got 2 wins this year, which is, I believe, just from memory, no one has got more than 2 wins this year. Okay, that's a lie. Hostfar has 3 wins. As he comes back around, start lap 110, the last lap of the stage. Eckes and Hocevar still battling it out for 3rd place in the stage. Also, Majeski up to 7th. Enfinger makes his way out of 4. He's going to sweep the stages here at Milwaukee. Heim 2nd. Eckes 3rd. Hocevar 4th. Sawalich 5th. Sanchez 6th. Majeski 7th. Craftsman 8th. Tanner Gray 9th. And Zane Smith is going to get the last spot in the stage. And as Adam Alexander said, first time since Enfinger swept the stages since Gateway in 2019. And now, back to IndyCar. 52 to go, and some drivers are doing their pit stops. New Garden on regulars. Oh, Ryan Hunter Ray pits from 10th place. 50 laps to go. Some facts about this particular race. Gateway was added up to the IndyCar schedule originally during the kart IRL split. Initially it was, oh no, Garden hits the wall! No way! Damn, Newgarden, he's won every single oval this year. Not today. No, man, one mistake. I mean, I think Dixon was going to beat him on strategy, but oh, that blows. Damn. Oh! Damn. David Malocus nearly wrecking McLaughlin. My God. Award pits. My God. It's like I don't want to miss either race right now. And Newgarden, he's out of contention, championship contention, because he needed a perfect day. Like, both him and Dixon needed perfect days to have a chance at taking down Palou. I mean, Palou, I don't know where he's going to wind up. Right rear toe link damage. Damn. Oh, Ward will cycle out. 5th. Man, denied. Okay, he winds up 8th. More importantly for Dixon, he's Ward is ahead of Palou, who's running 10th. If Dixon can get to the front, he would gain 30 points, which would put him with 71. The only problem is after this, is Palou or Portland and Laguna Seca. Wins tracks where Palou has done very well at. Anyway, 43 to go. Let's check how pit stops are going. Oh, Purdy had a sideways pit stop. Looks like Enfinger won the race off pit road. We got 60. We're on lap 115. So it'll be coming to 60 laps to go. The car just didn't turn all the way. You can see the steering wheel. He was trying to steer, it just didn't. At that time, it just didn't go all the car just didn't respond as well. All right, Rossi pits. Rossi has a 7.5 second stop. Where does he end up? Rossi cycles out in 9th position, also ahead of Palou. That leaves Herta up front, I think, who has to pit. I mean, all I need now is for Palou to crash out, and I'd be very happy. Herta pits, and this will give Dixon back the lead. All right, Will Power and Kyle Kirkwood are not that far behind Scott Dixon, I should say. So I don't know. I do not know Will Power and Kyle Kirkwood's fuel situations. Oh wait, is that not? Oh wait, I thought okay. I thought Kirkwood was the car right behind Will Power. Might have been mistaken. We're not back yet. Maybe the car I saw was a Meyer Shank car of Lundqvist or Castro Neves. There are 6 cars on the lead lap. Last of them is O'Ward. Great. No, my favorite driver did not win yesterday, but you know maybe my favorite IndyCar driver will win today. What happened now? Oh. Full screen commercial for IndyCar with less than 40 to go. That's a shame. We need, you know, IndyCar, please do more ovals, please. All right, pace truck pulling off as we start stage 3. Here we go. It's Eckes and Hocevar leading the field. Hocevar's got the most wins today of any driver, and he's already, at least for this season, Hocevar commandingly takes the lead. Wow. Big surges in the middle of the top 10. My God. Big loser there, Sawallich. She fell back to 10th, and I think he's gonna might lose a few more spots. Tanner Gray managed to get in the top 5. Well, there's one more. Zane Smith, who's in 12th. I think he had a decent points buffer. Craftsman trying to pass Rhodes or Majeski. We got 55 to go. Whoa! Majeski went way wide, and on the bottom they almost went 3 wide with Heim, Craftsman, and Kraus. Man, this is getting haywire. Wait. Okay, we're still under commercial. I'm gonna keep checking IndyCar because I'm nervous. All right. We're back. And they're broadcasting and they're talking about the playoffs for NASCAR. Thanks for the night. Thanks for the cross promotion. All right, where are we? Dixon still leads. Only 4 cars in the lead lap. Dixon, Power, Kirkwood, O'Ward. So both David Malukas and Alexander Rossi went a lap down. O'Ward 20 seconds behind the leader. I just want Dixon to keep running until he's... Oh my god. I want him to break the all-time win record. That'd be so fun. Alright, back to NASCAR. I'm going to have to keep switching back and forth like every 2 laps or so. Caution out on the speedway! At Milwaukee, I mean. It's Spencer Boyd.
Spencer Boyd, the 12th truck around.
Not any damage it doesn't appear.
Major damage for sure.
Well, his left rear doesn't look too good. It's sticking out. Bulging out like a zit.
Run to the finish of the stage. Early caution, stage 2. Run to the finish. Here we are, final stage. Yellow flag early again for the 12.
I think Spencer was just by himself.
Oh. Josh Reum, never mind. He spun by himself. Reum.
I mean, he's the Iceman for a reason. He's got willpower, trying to pressure, trying to force that mistake, trying to force him to use a little bit more fuel. But it's just not going to happen. He's unflappable. And the other thing Dixon's so good at in these situations is driving the is very subtly positioned.
Chipolo needed a 109-point lead today to clinch. Right, because it's 54 points per race. So that means he would clinch with a 55-point lead.
Dixon would stay alive, and more than just alive. The number was 98 for Dixon. He needed to be within 98 to stay mathematically alive.
Right now, okay, right now, so we have Pelot was moved up to 9th because of... Actually, Hurta cycled out in front of him. So Pelot just passed Rosenquist. Wondering if Dixon's got a point for leading a lap. So will he lead the most laps today? Here comes there's another car up. Is that Malukas on Kirkwood? Oh, slow car. Linus Lundqvist. Maybe just got out of shape after Malukas passed him. Well, obviously they're both different number of. I mean, Malukas is 1 lap down, where I think Lundqvist is 2 down. So I don't know. He was, in general, Malukas is just hyper aggressive on ovals, I think. $20 to go now. Come on. $19 to go. You're running 2 miles per hour faster than the leader. What do you be able to make up the distance? That is the question. You'd have to make up like 35. I mean, you have to make up 32 seconds. I mean, is that feasible within 18 laps? As someone and pointed out watching NASCAR, all 3 of the Young's Motorsports trucks have crashed out. Hence what I say about the team falling so hard, so far since 2018 when they had Austin Hill. Kirkwood pits. Guess he didn't have enough fuel. That gives Palou an extra spot, by the way. 101 to he would gain 26 points. Oh no, plus bonus points for laps led. So I think the math is going to change based from what that was. You know, I need to like run out of fuel or something. Which that's not going to happen. 15 laps to go. Meanwhile, choose rule going on at Milwaukee. Well, no shit. If he in fact breached his contract, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they're doing. And Power pits. That's another 2 points for that Palou gains back. Actually, well, to be fair, I think a lot of the fuel strategy will require drivers to make one more pit. At least for some of them. So up to Malukas unlaps himself. He's got 12 laps now to try and work his way around the whole field if he wants a shot at Scott Dixon. But Ward, the next car back, is really, really far back. Only 3 cars now on the lead lap with 12 to go. Back at Milwaukee. I'm guessing they're about to restart. They just restarted. Hocevar leads. Eck is second. Sanchez trying to make a way around from third. He goes to the inside, and that Gamebridge Chevrolet, and he will make the pass. Sanchez to P2, looking for that first career victory and the first win for Rev Racing in the Truck Series. All right, back to IndyCar, because this is about to wrap up in 5 minutes or so. 5.5 minutes. All right. Dixon definitely conserving fuel. O'Ward 23 seconds back. See, Malukas can get a P2 just like he did last year. Because I think the distance is just too far out of the question. Rossi trying to unlap himself. 9 laps to go. Apparently, also Ben Rhodes had almost lost a truck and almost took out Matt Craftsman, but he saved the car, so crisis averted. 9 to go. To come around now, it'll be 8 to go. Palou's on a similar pit strategy to Dixon. He pitted 5 laps after him.
Scott Dixon won back-to-back races, which he's trying to do. Is where he started the season with 3 in a row.
2020.
Texas, Arizona road course, America.
It was also his last championship, his 6th one. All right. 6 to go.
He still goes for it. Runs out of gear, but just fires it in on the brakes. One of the only ovals we ever bring
Just
back.
pass Pillow. That's all I'm asking.
Outbroke the 8 Marcus Ericsson.
I need points taken away from the 10. Back to Milwaukee real quick. Oh, William Sawalets with a problem. It's like what I missed. I'm like so wrapped up in the...
Yeah, we put a lot down in that first stage on a lot of green flag laps.
I've been so preoccupied with the IndyCar race.
Howard knows that this is valuable if he makes some good moves here. And McLaughlin is still thinking
Will Power 7th in points entering today's race.
he can't win the championship, but how much
Also, because...
Ben gave him plenty of room. The entire
Oh,
blacker part of the
let's look at that again.
some of the great
If it, never mind. He spun through 3 and 4, I think. I'm like, I can't, like I didn't see, I only saw that it happened in the beginning, in the entry of a turn. So, into contact with Ben Rhodes potentially. Lost on his own trying to pass Ben Rhodes. Okay. All right, 4 laps to go at 3 to go at Gateway. Come on, man, come on. Yeah, as they run, it's a 74-point gap. He'll have gained 27 points, 26-point different, and 1 other point for leading a lap. I don't know if maybe he'll get the next 2 if he leads the most laps. Wait, actually, wait. It's 26 points for 7th place, so it's 24 plus. So plus a point for leading a lap, plus the 2 for leading the most laps. Come on, 2 to go. Come on, man, come on. As he comes around through 3 and 4. Last lap at Gateway, the 1.25 mile egg-shaped oval. My favorite driver. He's got a big challenge ahead of him if he wants to even have a chance to take down Alex Palou. But he's won the last race and is gonna go back to back through 3 and 4. The Kiwi will get career win number 55. Scott Dixon wins at Gateway. All right, back to Milwaukee.
work trips need crushing, or anniversaries need celebrating? No matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands by Wyndham to choose from, your Wyndham is waiting. Get the lowest price at WyndhamHotels.com.
Pizza lovers know Marco's is the real deal.
Man, yeah, that's awesome just to watch. Like, man, it pumps me up. So 74-point gap. Anyway, Pato Award finishes 2nd. David Malukas will fill out the podium just like he did at Gateway last year. And Newgarden misses a chance to sweep the ovals, misses a chance to go 4 in a row at Gateway, and most importantly, misses a chance to go after the 2023 championship.
I think that's the 6-time Pato Award is now finished 2nd on oval. Twice Dixon, 4 times to Newgarden.
Dixon to victory lane.
Fourth, 2nd place this year. Correct.
That was facing.
37 laps to go for the Craftsman truck.
Just getting up to stretch a bit. All right, 37 laps to go at Milwaukee.
Opening round. And a good strategy play here. We wondered, will they pit, will they won't? Split decision when you look at the drivers running up front.
I wouldn't call it a Hail Mary, but certainly differing agendas here. And
All right, I don't think I need my light on because it's still light out. It's not a night race. More importantly, there's just too many orifices in my room to filter out all the light. So yeah, I'm fine. I don't need the light on right now. So it looks like a lot of the playoff trucks pit. Hocevar did not. Kraus, Tanner Gray, Hocevar, Kraus, Tanner Gray, Ankrum, Hingarani, Caruth, Deegan, Mills all stayed out. Everyone else pit, and Ben Rhodes, I guess, got a penalty.
One of our playoff contenders.
you see the number of laps since these drivers were last on pit road. Now, we've talked about Hocevar, Kraus, Tanner Gray. They pitted at the end of stage 2, but behind them, Ankrum, Hangarati, Caruth, Deegan, they made a pit stop on that last caution, so their tires are a little bit better yet. And then obviously those drivers that just came down, and Christian Eckes, the first of that bunch, being shown 8th on our leaderboard.
This is going to get good. We've seen a lot of 3-wide racing. We're probably going to see 4-wide now.
We have comers and goers.
I think it's going to be intense. I like the way the 42 restarts. I think that's going to be a big advantage to him if he's able to get out front. All those guys with fresher tires all battle amongst each other. Could be what wins him the race with just 36 laps to go.
Clean air certainly doesn't hurt here, and he's going to have it more than likely. But that 7 truck of Barrett Kraus, as far back as he started this race, he made nice moves from the initial start. Now fought his way up into the top 5. Now going to restart on the inside of the front row.
In the second half of stage 1 and stage 2, had a green flag field. Will we get that here in the final stage?
I don't feel it.
More pushing and shoving, I think, now.
I'm not saying. I'm not feeling it at all.
We always say.
All right. Coming out of 35 laps to go. All right. Hocevar not able to clear the 7 truck who was on the inside. Derek Kraus in that Spire truck trying to make things happen. Not yet, though. Oh, a car pulling out. Is that Tanner Gray trying to make his way to second spot? It is. He's going to get it. Although, yeah, there we go. Oh, we got truck spinning. It's Sanchez. No. One of the playoff drivers.
He started right around the 10th position. The 2 is in the wall after having such a good stage 1, stage 2.
See the damage to the left front. He can get that truck refired. He's trying to refire it right now.
It's going to go a lap down with all the other problems he's going to have. Won't start, I don't guess, Phil. Watch this mess.
Who got into him?
Corey Heim is going to.
Ah.
Corey Heim ran in the back of him and turned him around.
Damn.
You see, Nick was almost on the rear bumper of the 13 truck of Haley Deegan. And Corey Heim, I don't think, was expecting him to be that slow at that point. Watch this mess on return 2. I don't know how they made it through all of this.
Ooh. Majeski. Entering right into Majeski.
Live at 2 truck of Nick Sanchez.
I think that was a little payback for you, Phil. I didn't think so when I first saw it.
I don't know. I think it was a combination of the 2 of Sanchez slowing because of the 13 of Haley Deegan.
Yeah, she had stayed out.
Now a little bit older tires.
Long way to go in the playoffs. If that was payback, we could be putting a little rivalry together here.
Heim is now back in 19th. Excuse me, 19th. 19th.
33 remaining at Milwaukee. Hocevar.
Matt Mills tumbled after that. He's 23rd.
For over 40 years, we've been cleaning up after natural disasters and keeping businesses.
Not a good showing for him. Keep in mind, he's in a KBM truck. He has 0 reason to underperform.
There's no secret to our extraordinary success. We just hired extraordinary people. At Clean Harbors, we know protecting our planet isn't something you do overnight. It's something you have to work at every day.
Narrow is no good. That's why I wear these wide fit, hands-free Skechers slip-ins. You just step in and go with no bending down. They even go on easy sitting because wider is better. Even I could have made that. Try new wide fit Skechers slip-ins.
With Armor All stain repelling technology, it's easy to everyday proof your car. No matter how tough the job is. Armor All technology. Less work, more clean.
Tonight, the NFL is back on Fox. Rookie QB C.J. Stroud leads the Texans into a preseason showdown. Incredible! Against Derek Carr and the Saints. It all kicks off tonight at 8 Eastern on Fox.
Can one man change everything?
All right.
Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Summer won't last forever, but with a great selection of vehicles during Toyota's National Sales Event, there is still time to capture new memories with friends and family. Before it all flies by.
Right now, get 3.99% APR financing on Camry, Corolla, RAV4, Highlander, or Tacoma. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care on a no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota, let's go places. You know you're winning when you get to go back to Milwaukee and NASCAR. And you get a day like this. All sunshine, high temperature, 70 degrees. This is absolute perfection. NFL weather. Yeah, that's right.
A lot of sweatshirts up to those green
I can't wait for next weekend, by the way. Not, I mean, Labor Day weekend, so no, I can stay up all Sunday and we get some good racing. I mean, F1 is at one of my favorite tracks, Monza. Also where the Formula 3 championship will be decided, where Gabriel Bortoleto is the clear favorite. I think he has to have a catastrophic day for him to lose. So I think Franco Colapinto is in second in points in Formula 3. I'm going to check that.
Steering wheel still straight. Might be able to pass some trucks.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. I pay attention to Formula 3. Paul Aron, excuse me, or Pepe Marti, or Zach O'Sullivan, or Franco Colapinto, or in that points potential. Wait, 25, 10, bonus point. No, he would. Never mind. It would just. Bortoleto has not clinched, but everything would have to go absolutely wrong. I think he needs to earn a point for him to get it. To get knocked out. And besides that, IndyCar's at Portland, along with the support series. NASCAR's at Darlington. And then besides that, what else do we got? I mean, what else? Let's see. NHRA at IRP, Skagit Nationals for World of Outlaws at Skagit Speedway. Where else? Ramada Fights at Oswego Speedway.
Oh my goodness. My inches.
Ooh.
Inches he missed that.
He scared it.
Yes, he did.
And let's see. MotoGP at the Circuit de Catalunya. Most Penty Series at Most Sport. ARCA at the Coin.
That came down and pitted at lap 137 for this restart. William Sawalich was a lap down after crashing moments ago. Gets the free pass. He's back on the lead lap, then scored in 26.
Also, it's a night race for Cup, which is always love it. Is someone holding a kid with a Davey Allison diecast? My God, that's a throwback. Of course, Fox showing a child. I'm sure that the kid definitely does not know who Davey Allison is. Anyway, green with 28 laps to go. Oh, nice. Wow, 3 wide automatically. Hocevar going for win number 4. Tanner Gray on the inside trying to get career win number 1. Kraus trying to go to the middle. 4 wide between Crafton, Caruth, Hingarani, and Enfinger. Heim trying to make hay as well. Heim's gonna pass at least two of the cars he was racing there. Woohoo! Side by side for a second now between Gray and Kraus, or Tanner Gray and Kraus. Kraus gonna make the pass, and Enfinger is soaring on the outside lane. He's up to 5th spot. Gonna make his way around Christian Eckes. There's a bird flying around. Ooh, contact a bit with Tanner Gray. Matt Crafton up to P6. 5th now. Okay, no contact between the 23 and the 15. It was, yeah, it was just, it looked that way because how loose the 15 got. Corey Heim working up back up through. He was my pick today. I need some good points to keep my lead in my fantasy league in the truck series. It's the only league I'm leading.
Set of tires, lap 137. 25 laps to go.
24 now. Majeski trying to work around Tanneray, not able. Tanneray slams the door. Hocevar checking out. Trying to check out. Enfinger trying to see if he can find his way around Derek Kraus in that spot, who's in that Spire truck. He goes high. Kraus goes low. Off 4 they go. Kraus can't close the door. Enfinger's gonna sidle by on the high side to take away second position. And next in line for him to take down is at 42. Here comes Matt Craftsman trying to pull moves on Christian Eckes, who did not, or did no, he did pit actually. And he's gonna take it. Ooh. But Eckes tries to cross him over. Near contact right there as we near 20 to go. Crafton has to surrender the spot again, but he goes back down to the inside. Fierce battle for the top, for the 4th position. Enfinger reeling in that Worldwide Express Chevrolet. 20 to go. Wonder if they sell, no, never mind. Craftsman's not a store. I think it's just a brand. 3 wide now. Trying to, let's see, 19, 88, 7. That is how they will run now, or will it? 88. It's losing a little ground on the 7 in the turn, but he'll clear. All right, P4 for the 88, P3 for the 19. And he's getting right to that back bunker. Gonna give Hocevar the end finger.
I go back to that regular season finale when Hocevar came down. That cycle of green flag pit stops got the tires, and he was trying to run down Ty Majeski. That night, he was on offense. Today, he's playing defense, trying to hold on Brent Enfinger, who came down that 137, and he is on those pressure tires. And you see the points in the pylon. What a difference it makes to be out front here today, right now. Hocevar in a good position and just trying to hang on to advantage.
Inside of 20 to go, as you said, Adam. Craftsman 20 to go. Things are going to get tight here for this win. I know that I don't see Hocevar giving up that high side.
By the way, based on how they're running points-wise, some drivers might just lock in on points today, because you need a, not, it's like, no, you need to be above the, lock in, you need a 60, you need a, assuming like driver doesn't win, you need a 54-point lead on, because the most you can get without winning a race is 55. So you need a 54-point lead on the driver on the bubble. Here comes Hocevar. Sorry, here comes Enfinger on the inside. Excuse me, and he will take the lead with 16 to go. and Finger takes it. But yeah, as they say, he went to the turn wide. They're side by side. Oh! Hocevar's got a nose ahead, but Enfinger's got the preferred lane, I think, on the outside. As they go down through 3 and 4. Oh, they got contact! Oh, nudges from the 42 to the 23. Oh, but the 23 keeps it going. Oh, man, that could have been bad. Enfinger solidly up in front now, unless he fucks up the turn again.
Watch this. Left rear. Contact from Hocevar. Up the road goes Grant. Hangs onto it, takes the lead.
I think Hocevar really thought Grant would run that third lane like he'd been doing, and Grant said, I'm going to go through the middle in the second lane. That's why they made contact. Great save by Enfinger.
Both drivers have been outstanding today, combining the lead over 120 laps. And I thought once
Corey Hines made it to the top 5 now. His cross continued to slide backwards.
Grant may have just backed it down a little bit to try to save a little bit of tire in case he needs it, in case we get a late caution flag for a restart.
Hocevar certainly giving him all he's got. Maybe he's found a little bit of a different
And Eckes almost like he's starting to get closer to the picture. Man. See, Hocevar's trying to that sharp entry into turn 1 right on the bottom. Sanchez P24 currently +4 to the good over Ben Rhodes. Well, obviously we still have Kansas, but you know, man, Enfinger, I mean, Hocevar is not giving up. Though he's lost some ground. Purdy, Majeski, that's for P7. Yeah, he should have done better. Almost contact between the 4 and the 98. It's a good battle for P7. That's it goes in the stat books. Purdy gets. Yeah. Oh no, he doesn't clear.
these two race for 7, 10 laps to go for our leader, Brandon Cook. Started on the pole today, led every lap won stage 1. Lost the lead in a pit exchange. Came from behind, won stage
10 to go.
Various strategies have played out here in this final stage. Brandon
Matt Crafton on Corey High. Matt Crafton. It's the pass for 4th for the 11.
to go, and he's in charge with what will be 9 laps remaining.
How about this statement race for Matt Crafton?
Showing that yeah, I might be the old guy, but I'm not going anywhere. So I've still got it. That's what it says. Even if he's not winning, he's performing at the track that he knows better than the rest of the field. I think. Well, maybe not Majeski, but you know, the point is made.
Top 10's the last 2 races for Crafton. Right now running 5th, trying to grab that 4th spot from Corey Hine. Meanwhile, Enfinger's opened up about a second lead over Hocevar.
Yeah, fifth better each of the last couple 3 laps. He's way up the track, just trying anything he can to find a groove that will work for him to close in on our leader.
I have to believe that the decision to run that Arkham Menards race earlier did factor in Enfinger.
Yeah. That's true. He did run the ARCA race, and the possible benefits show itself considering his absolute dominance of the race.
what that would do to upset the apple cart, maybe take away the momentum. Enfinger told us today during qualifying, we're not backing down. They won the pole.
It's like, we're going to make this the best day in retirement season for Maury Gallagher. Oh, in the truck series. far as I know, they're still focusing on the Cup side with Legacy Motor Club.
Only 6 to go. His third win of 2023.
What a way to go on. If you could grab that championship for Norris Gallagher and DMS Racing in their final year in the Truck Series. There's so much to the series over the last 10 years or so.
I think they'll also make, I think, Enfinger or something. What reason he probably be okay wherever he goes. Champion Power Equipment will also go, which that'll cover at least half the season, if not 3/4 of it, or if not all of it.
In the series, you want to have a
5 to go.
give about a race car, race vehicle, a truck. It doesn't matter. That man right there knows every inch. But not only that truck, but the strength.
Crap, I'm trying to remember who his crew chief is. Yeah, Jeff Hensley. That's right. Yeah, 4 miles left. Ooh, contact there. Kraus and Majeski 3 wide with him and Purdy. Kraus will lose 2 more positions. 6th and 7th. Ooh. The battle for 6th now raging on between the 4 and the 98. Still, please don't wreck. We don't want overtime. Three to go. It's like just 2 more laps to get the white flag. Then y'all can wreck. Right now, 6th playoff driver is running in the top 10. One other one outside of that, they're 12th, 17th, 24th, and 27th. All right, Enfinger now coming to 2 laps to go. All right. One more. All right. A few more turns, and we'll do the last lap for NASCAR's return to the oldest track in the country. White flag is out. Last lap in Wisconsin's Milwaukee Mile. Brandon Enfinger puts that truck through turns 1 and 2. Looking at Hocevar and Eckes, a late forming battle for this runner-up position on the track, about 1.5 seconds behind Grant Enfinger as he goes down the backstretch. And he's going to go through turns 3 and 4. The week where it was announced his team would be shutting down. Enfinger ready to give the team one last hurrah. He's going to put the team to the round of 8. Enfinger wins the Clean Harbors 175 at the Milwaukee Mile. Hocevar 2nd, Eckes 3rd, Heim 4th, Craftsman 5th, Purdy 6th, Majeski 7th, Kraus 8th, Garcia 9th, and Bailey Curry rounds out the top 10. Grant Enfinger with that career win number 10 in the Truck Series, I think. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, his 10th career win in the Truck Series. Yeah, Corey Heim and Christian Eckes clinch on points because they've been so good. All right, we'll see these guys again in 2 weeks to figure out who will be in our next round. This is the first time, by the way, that Enfinger has won from the pole in the Truck Series. And looking at that truck, you see a number and a name that started it all for GMS, Spencer Clark, a driver who tragically died in the mid 2000s, and was the first driver for that Marty Gallagher ever sponsored. All right, thank y'all so much for coming today. I'll be back next week for Darlington through the Sport Clips 200 and the Southern 500. This is BowserJrXD signing off. Have a good one.